From pesto and pasta dishes to salads and cocktails, basil can be used in a variety of dishes to add flavor and depth. Welcome. You're listening to TALRadio, powered by Touch a Life Foundation, and this is Foodology. I'm radio host Devansh, and on this show, I talk about the enormous world of a little word called food. Now you might be wondering, aren't basil and tulsi, also known as holy basil, the same? Well, not exactly. While both basil and tulsi belong to the mint family, they have some significant differences. They have some distinct differences in terms of their flavor, chemical composition, growing conditions, and cultural significance. Both of these herbs have a long history of use in cooking and medicine and offer a range of health benefits. So the next time you're cooking or making a herbal tea, consider using either basil or tulsi for a unique flavor and potential health benefits. Alright, let's talk about basil first. This popular herb is used in many cuisines worldwide and is often associated with Italian and Mediterranean cooking. Basil has a sweet and slightly peppery flavor, and its leaves are often used fresh or dried in dishes such as pasta, pesto, salads, and whatnot. Basil also has some medicinal properties and is believed to help with digestion, reduce inflammation, and fight infections. On the other hand, tulsi, also known as holy basil, is a herb that is native to India and is considered sacred in Hinduism. Tulsi has a spicy clove-like flavor and is used extensively in Ayurvedic medicine to treat various ailments, including respiratory infections, fever, and stress. Tulsi is also said to have a calming effect on the mind and is used in meditation practices. One of the significant differences between basil and tulsi is their chemical composition. Basil contains high levels of essential oils, which gives its characteristic aroma and flavor. Tulsi contains compounds such as rosmarinic acid, ursolic acid, and eugenol, which are believed to have antioxidant, anti-inflammatory, and antimicrobial properties. Basil is an annual plant that requires warm temperatures and plenty of sunshine to grow. Tulsi, on the other hand, is a perennial plant that is native to the tropical regions and requires a more humid climate to grow. Basil is a member of the mint tropical regions of Central Africa and Southeast Asia. It has been cultivated for thousands of years and is revered in many cultures for its medicinal and culinary properties. Let's take a closer look at the history of this amazing herb. Basil has been used in India for over 5,000 years, where it was considered, and still is, a religious plant. It is also used in various Ayurvedic medicine treatments. The ancient Greeks and Romans also valued basil for its medicinal properties, using it to treat everything from headaches to snake bites. Basil slowly made its way to Europe through trade routes with the Middle East and Asia, and it quickly became popular in the Mediterranean cuisine. The Italians, in particular, embraced basil and incorporated it into many, almost most of their famous dishes, like pesto, capri salad, and margherita pizza. During the Renaissance, basil became popular with wealthy Italians who believed it had magical properties. It was often included in love potions and was even believed to ward off evil spirits. In fact, the word basil is derived from the Greek word Basilius, which means king or royal, further emphasizing the importance of this ancient herb. Basil continued to be popular throughout Europe during the Middle Ages and the Renaissance, and it was brought to the Americas by Europeans in 16th century. Today, it is widely cultivated all over the world and is used in a variety of cuisines from Thai to Mexican. One of the most interesting things about basil is its wide variety of cultivars. There are over 70 different types of basil, each with its own unique flavor and aroma. I would love to discuss some of the most popular types of basil with you in a bit. Hang in there. We're pretty much all familiar with sweet basil, the gorgeous and aromatic flavor that we love on pizzas, pestos, capri salads, and whatnot. But you would be surprised to know that there is a huge diversity when it comes to variations of basil. Green basil, blue basil, purple basil, red basil. So magical, right? All these types of basils could practically make up the whole rainbow. Sweet basil. Sweet basil is the most common variety of basil and is what most people think of when they think of basil. It has a sweet, slightly peppery flavor and is the primary basil that the Italians use. Lemon basil is another variety of basil that is commonly used in cooking. And as the name suggests, lemon basil has a lemony flavor and it is often used in seafood dishes and salads. Thai basil. Thai basil has a slightly licorice flavor and is commonly used in Southeast Asian cuisines. It is often used in dishes such as stir fries, curries, and whatnot. Thai basil has a slightly spicier flavor than sweet basil, and it has a hint of anise. Cinnamon basil. Cinnamon basil is a spicy, fragrant variety of basil. The stems are reddish, purple color, and pink flowers at maturity. Cinnamon basil has a milder basil flavor and pairs well with fruit, contributing a slight zing with its obviously cinnamon flavor. It is another favorite in Asian cooking. They use it in marinades, fried rice, rice noodles, noodle salads, tossed with grilled vegetables, and whatnot. Genovese basil is the classic Italian basil with extra large, dark green leaves. This is another excellent basil to use in pestos. Purple basil has a striking dark burgundy color that provides excellent contrast in the herb garden. The flavor is not as sweet as other basil varieties, but it has a stronger clove taste. It is highly aromatic. It is steeped in vinegar or oil to add a beautiful color to your dishes. Basil is a herb that is often used in cooking and is known for its distinct flavor and aroma. But did you know that basil also has numerous health benefits? Let's dive in and explore some of the ways that basil can improve your health. First and foremost, basil is an excellent source of antioxidants. Antioxidants are compounds that protect your cells from damage caused by free radicals, which can lead to chronic diseases such as cancer and heart diseases. Basil also has anti-inflammatory properties. Chronic inflammation is linked to various health problems including arthritis, asthma, and cancer. Basil contains certain compounds such as eugenol and rosmarinic acid, which have anti-inflammatory effects and may help to reduce the risk of these conditions. Basil has been shown to have antimicrobial properties as well, meaning that it can kill or inhibit the growth of harmful bacteria, viruses, and fungus. I'll give you an example. One study found that basil oil was effective against several strains of bacteria, including E. coli and Salmonella. Basil can also help to improve digestion. It contains compounds which have shown to help reduce digestive issues such as bloating, constipation, and stomach cramps. Basil may help to stimulate the production of digestive enzymes, which can improve your overall digestion. Not just physical health, basil can also improve your mental health. It has been shown to have a calming effect on the mind and can help to reduce stress and anxiety. Basil is not only a delicious herb to use in cooking, but as I've told you that it also offers numerous health benefits. So the next time you're cooking with basil, remember that you're also adding a healthy ingredient into your dish. Basil is a versatile herb that can be used in so many dishes. One of the most common ways to use basil is to make pesto, a sauce which is made from blending basil, garlic, pine nuts, Parmesan cheese, and olive oil. Pesto can be used as a pasta sauce, spread over bread, or as a topping for grilled meats. Basil can also be used to add flavor to soups, stews, and curries. It pairs well with tomato-based dishes and adds freshness and an aromatic flavor. In Italian cuisine, basil is often used in caprese salad, which is made with sliced tomatoes, fresh mozzarella, and basil leaves. Basil can also be used to garnish cocktails and can be added to lemonades for a refreshing summer drink. In addition to its culinary uses, basil has also been traditionally used in medicine. Basil contains so many essential oils that have calming and great properties. Basil is a great way to add some flavor to your water. Simply add a few basil leaves to a pitcher of water and let it sit for a few hours. The longer you let the basil sit in water, the more flavorful it will become. Basil water is refreshing and it's a healthy way to stay hydrated, and it is a great alternative to sugary drinks. Basil tea is a great way to enjoy the health benefits of basil. To make this tea, simply add a few fresh basil leaves to a cup of hot water and let it steep for a few minutes. This tea is a natural remedy for indigestion, bloating, and nausea. It also has anti-inflammatory properties, which can help to reduce pain and swelling. Basil has a fresh and a clean scent that makes it a great natural air freshener. You can use basil in your home by placing a few leaves in a bowl or a jar and placing it in a room. The scent of basil will help to freshen the air and make your home smell great. Again, basil pesto, the classic Italian sauce. You can never go wrong with it. Basil is a great way to add some flavor and nutrition to your salad. Simply tear up a few basil leaves and add them to your salad. It's a rich source of vitamin A, C, K, as well as minerals like calcium and iron. We started off today's topic by talking about the origin of basil, how it has been used for thousands of years in different cultures for its medicinal properties. We then delved into its nutritional benefits, such as high antioxidant content and its ability to lower inflammation, promote heart health, and boost your immunity. Finally, we also explored how basil is and can be used in kitchens in a variety of ways. As a flavoring agent, as a main ingredient, as a side ingredient, as a garnish, and whatnot. And it's not just that. I've told you that there are more than 70 varieties of basil to choose from. So let your imagination run wild. And side by side, you can also maintain your health. Thank you so much for sticking around with me on this episode of Foodology. I had an incredible time talking to you. This is radio host Devansh signing off. Hope you have a beautiful and a magical day ahead. See you soon.